What up, guys? Alchemist here, and I got something nice for you. This kind of like a filler episode because I need to still edit the next Wukong videos I'm recording, right? But I digress. This kind of like an Alchemist wisdom video, Alchemist talk video that I used to do, just to give y'all some wisdom and whatnot. But I opened up Twitter this morning and I seen this post, and this post is blowing up. I'm pretty sure this person, I don't know who she is, but I'm pretty sure this person did not expect this to blow out proportion. It got 3.4 million views on Twitter. Crazy, right? Crazy. And the post is Duke Dennis. Y'all know who Duke Dennis is, MP, whatever. Some of y'all brain rot people out there, the Rizzler, the guy that's known for pulling women, right? Said Duke Dennis needs to be stopped. All he does is stand there and get girls in the club. I'm not gonna play the video because, yeah, again, I'm not a glazer, or yeah, it's cringy, okay? But this woman says a fine man who knows how to act like a normal human being will get women, and people did not like her saying this. Majority men, and then of course there was some women that disagree with her as well, right? Most of the men are mad at what she said is because it's more than just being fine and acting normal to get women, right? And she was acting ignorant, like she didn't know like there's more qualities than that for men to pull women. And the funny thing about this post is women act so oblivious to men experience when it comes to the dating field. So her saying this, I know it's just like ignorant, not a bad word. Ignorant just means lack of knowledge, okay? She's ignorant to the fact that there are guys speaking up in the comment section with their experience with women, speaking on the fact that it takes more than just be fine in a normal human being to pull women, that men need to have this and this in order to actually get more attention. They was like, you could throw a fine, good looking man into a middle crowd of women and women is not throwing themselves at him. The only reason Duke got women throwing themselves at him is because it's not just because he's fine, it's because he's rich and has fame. And a lot of women trying to be ignorant in the comment section, including her, acting like rich and fame has nothing to do with it. And that's just not true. That's just 100% not true. You can be a fine, good looking man, but you're not gonna have women running up to you and throwing themselves at you. That's just not gonna happen. You're gonna have women come up to you here and there. Again, you know, you gonna have women come up to you here and there, but it ain't gonna be as bad as like in this video where women running up to him, trying to take a picture and record and asking if he's single and twerking on him and stuff. That's not gonna happen. A random woman is not gonna just do that to a random stranger, a guy. He's getting this treatment because he's rich and got fame. Him being fine in their level of subjective attraction, him being fine just adds on to that. But him being rich and famous is the main contender there, not the being fine. The being fine part is the reason why they're coming to him, but the rich and fame is the reason why they acting the way they do. Like, he may look visually appealing to them on the fine radar, right? But they're not going to be over here throwing themselves at him unless he was well known, right? So I'm not going to go through all the comments. Just know there are a lot of guys upset and saying women are delusional, all that. Some red pill stuff in there as well, all that stuff. But the only comment I need to put out is one. The one comment says, except he himself, Duke Dennis, said that before the fame, he was getting almost zero play, zilch, nada, okay? Suddenly, now that he's famous, they are throwing themselves at him. What y'all fail to realize is that you breed great qualities into attractive, famous men, even when those qualities are absent. And then someone down there explained, yeah, the halo effect. The thing here is, Duke was probably pulling women without being famous. No one's denying that, okay? Any guy can pull women when they're not famous. And there's plenty of women in here talking about they don't even know who Duke is, right? And guys telling them, y'all wasn't even around when Duke was just doing 2K and wasn't famous. And then women's like, duh, I didn't know him. I don't watch 2K. But that proving the point. You didn't know Duke Dennis when he was famous, so y'all wasn't throwing y'allselves at him like y'all doing now. But the moment he became famous, now y'all throwing yourselves at him, right? It's just how the game plays, right? Unless you're known, people ain't throwing themselves at you. But I wanted to use this as a teaching lesson as well, because even though the guys are 100% correct, the reason why women throwing themselves at Duke because he's famous now, he got some clout. Without the clout, he'll get some play, but it wouldn't be like on this level with women just throwing him at him. There's reasons behind it, scientific reasons, on how to pull women, and this goes for women too, on pulling guys. It's simple things, and I'll break it down, you know what I'm saying? First things first, attraction. That's like the prerequisite of everything here. If you don't physically look attractive, none of the other stuff I'm finna say even gonna matter. If you don't look attractive in society standards, it's over with, okay? It's not over with, but you gotta put in more strengths in the other categories to get the attraction, attention that you want. So of course we already know physical, tall. We already know this. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That's it. Y'all know 6 foot and up, you're in there. If you below 6 feet, you need to at least be like 5'10", 5'11", you know, on the upper 5 feet. If you're not, yeah, you're putting yourself in a tough predicament. That's just what it is. You need to know how to dress good. You need to know how to dress good. You need to know how to put that on, okay? You need to know how to dress good. But it don't gotta be like crazy name brand and stuff, but just know how to make yourself look presentable. Make sure your clothes fitting you, make sure it look right on you, color coordination and stuff, and you're Gucci. But you gotta make sure you got some type of fashion on you, bruh. Some type of fashion. Clean fingernails. Guys, we know this. Women will count you out over the littlest of things. She see the way you walk, she counting you out. She see the way you dress, she counting you out. She see you got some dirt on your fingernails, she counting you out. So we know how shallow women can be and judgmental. Okay, the worst she can say is not no. She can say a lot worse. Okay, so you need to make sure you do as many of these things as possible, so it's less that she can count you out on. And dirty fingernails, one of them, bro. Cut your nails. I should not be seeing guys out here with Wolverine nails on them, bro. That's crazy to me. Cut your nails, get some soap, screw up that mug in your palm, make sure your nails clean. Okay, if you want to go get a freaking manicure, go do it. Just don't do the freaking gloss that they ask to put on your nails afterwards. It'll take you a long way, bro. Some women, that's attractive to them, so make sure your fingernails is clean. Okay, good hygiene, good hygiene, good hygiene. It makes no sense. You still gotta say that this just being your normal routine in general. Good hygiene, bro. You should be smelling good. And anyone that think good hygiene is just brushing your teeth and hopping in the shower, what are you doing? You're a grown man. Get it together, okay? Good hygiene goes into everything when it comes to your body, okay? It should be brush your teeth and shower, of course, but you should also have like a skincare routine. If whether it's natural or using products. If you're using like skincare to make sure you cleanse your pores and stuff, or you doing the natural stuff like putting ice in your face, you know, people know what I'm talking about. Ice bath your face, whatever. Make sure you're doing some type of skincare. Lotion, put some lotion on. A lot of you guys come out here ashy, bro. Put some lotion on. Carmax and stuff, you know. Make sure you're taking care of your skin. Freaking cologne. People, if you put on cologne, I promise you're putting yourself above most guys, because most guys not putting on cologne, bro. Put on some cologne. If you smelling good, you attracting her. Attraction is all based on appealing to the 5 senses of the human senses. The 5 senses. If you're looking good, because you look good physically, and you put that ish on with your outfits and stuff, you got her when it comes to sight. If you're over here smelling good with cologne, and take your butt to Bath and Body, get you some smell goods. The lotion smelling good on you, the cologne smelling good on you, the soap smelling good on you. You're already appealing to her when it comes to smelling good. When it comes to hearing, you need to know how to talk, bro. Okay, and I ain't talking about like being very like white people is. I know I'm black. That's how we just say it. Okay, I'm not saying you can't speak with slang or anything like that. What I'm saying is make sure you good with words, bro. Expand your vocabulary. Know how to say things the right way. You know, be very creative with the wordplay you say. Be quirky with it. Don't be over here just talking about all phone them and all type of stuff, bro. Like, get better with your wordplay, man. And improve your vocabulary. Study up on some things, bro. Your hair. Make sure your hair done. I just got mine twisted up, but make sure you do something with your hair, bro. When I was growing up, I used to have waves, but when I grew up, I learned waves wasn't the best for me. Growing out my hair is the best because I had curly hair. So I started growing my hair out. Now when I look at older pictures of me when I was younger, I'd be like, ugh, I should have been growing my hair out. Don't look visual pleasing at all. Hair matters, bro. Take care of your hair. Condition that mud. Oil it. Moisturize that mud. And make sure you pick the right hairstyle for you, because hair go a long way. Even like growing out a beard or something, right? Women love that ish. Grow some hair. Pick the right hairstyles. Don't be over here coming out with nappy head and stuff. Make sure your hair is looking good, okay? And then last but not least, being fit. You gotta get some workout in, okay? I ain't saying you gotta be super toned and buff. I'm not saying you gotta be super skinny. What I'm saying is, make sure you tone up the muscles on your body in some type of way. Ain't nobody trying to be with somebody that can't even run a goddamn mile without being winded. You know what I'm saying? Get some workout in. And then of course some women got fantasies where they like being picked up and stuff. So like, workout. Get some type of workout in your system. I don't care if you gotta wake up early and go to bed earlier so you get some extra time in the day to get some workout in for 2 hours. Get some workout in. As a man, you should just be working out. It should be in your schedule somewhere, some type of way. Start lifting some weights, do some cardio, start working out. Money. I know a lot of people talking about, he got that because of money. He got that because of money. You can be rich right now and still get no hoes. If you get hoes till you rich, it's cause they tricking you out. You gotta take them out on expensive trips or dates or some crap for them to give you some type of attention. Money do not pull women, okay? It helps, okay? It helps because it enhances your lifestyle. You know, women see you going on trips and stuff. They're like, oh, that man got a good lifestyle going on for him. He clearly got some good goals and ambition going on if he makes some money. Yeah, the definition of having money looks good to women. It shows you're an ambitious guy, driven. But the money itself do not get you to women. You can have a lot of money and still be a cornball, still lame, get no hoes, okay? So money doesn't matter without the fame. The money has to be with the fame. Fame is good because of the herd mentality in humankind, human conditioning. If you don't know what herd mentality is basically when a majority group likes something, the minorities follow because that's what the majorities are doing, okay? You can go in an elevator and you know the door is facing north. But if you see 10 people in the elevator facing south, you're going to face south because of herd mentality, because you see the majority doing that, okay? Even though you know dang well the door's on the north, they did a human experiment on this and everything. Even though you know the door is facing north, you're going to turn around and look south because that's what everybody else is doing. Herd mentality is a real thing. And women live by herd mentality. It's part of conditioning. Women are raised on to defend each other no matter what. Even they loud and wrong. Women are known for going with other women to be able to, in order to be socially accepted. That's just part of their nature. They know to stay socially accepted to avoid drama and violence, all type of stuff. It's part of their nature, okay? So it's like it's hardwired in them subconsciously. So when a woman sees that other women like a guy, more women gonna like that guy because they see other women liking that guy, and it's a cycle. That's why when a guy in a relationship with a woman and women are seeing that guy treat that woman right, more women start trying to talk to that guy. Even though he's taken, more women start talking to that guy because they see another woman seeing the value in him. Okay, it's social value. Same thing with celebrities and stuff. If a girl think a celebrity look good, then other women gonna think that celebrity look good too, just because of word of mouth of her valuing that guy. The guy can be dead ugly on society standards, you know, looks subjective, but the guy can be dead ugly, but because it's a group of women that think that guy looks attractive, it's gonna be more a group of women thinking that guy's attractive. Okay, it can be Flavor Flav. Again, I ain't type of judge people, but if people over here roasting saying Flavor Flav look like a burnt charcoal, cockroach, and ugly as fuck, how did that man even be able to get a dating show with women fighting over him and trying to date him? Because some women there gave him value by saying this man's attractive, I want to be with him, and other women follow suit. That's just how it works. And when it comes to the Duke Dennis thing, women sees a couple women see his value, so then other women join the bandwagon, and it just keep happening over and over again. It's just like when you're a guy that don't like a girl that likes you. You think the girl ugly in your eyes, and she likes you, but you don't like her. You being nice to that girl automatically make other women want to see what's up with you, because they see this girl gave you value. And because you're being nice to her, now other women want to know what's up. Why does she think you're valuable? And you have other women talk to you. It's just her mentality. It's social conditioning on the human mind. So it's natural. So fame plays a big part. That's why more people crowd to you when you're famous than when you're not famous. It's just human conditioning. When someone sees there's value in you, they want to see what's up, just like everybody else. Substance. So many people have no substance in life. Same thing with women. So many people. It's not just for guys. You need to have substance, okay? And when I mean by substance, you need to have something interesting about you. Something, my nigga. Ain't nobody trying to hear you just say, hey, what you doing? And you don't got nothing, you know, interesting about you at all, okay? You need to have some substance. You need to be a person that can hold a conversation. When someone talks to you, it need to be interesting. They need to be able to have a deep convo about you, about life. They need to be able to have weird convos with you when it comes to talking about aliens or monsters or something. They need to be able to talk to you about what if y'all was a crackhead, what if scenarios and crap, and y'all can joke it off and just keep the conversation going. You need to have some substance to you, and being a conversationist, being one of those, puts you above a lot of people, because a lot of people are dry, they're boring, they're not interesting at all. So add some substance. Even if you're going after career, let's say you're a freaking engineer, talk about it. Talk about it, because 9 out of 10 the person you talk to don't know nothing about engineering. So if you come off passionate about it and you telling about some interesting facts about engineering, you're being interesting. You're clicking something with them. Whether you're a librarian that read a lot of books, you can probably tell them about some stuff in books that they know nothing about. Just like the herd mentality I just brought up. Some people have never even heard about the herd mentality. That's a real thing. Like, have some substance to you. Have some depth to you. Stop being so surface level and boring. Be able to hold a deep conversation. Be able to talk about politics if politics pop up. Be able to talk about spirituality if spirituality pops up. Be able to talk about what if scenarios. Be able to talk about a career on some depth, like this convo we're having right now. Be able to hold a conversation about anything with some type of depth. Stop being so boring and surface level. Nice guy finished last is the biggest myth in mankind. Killer with Fire debunk that is. Okay, it's not true. Good guys do not finish last. If you're trying to force yourself, because first of all, no such thing as good or bad. That's just subjective on its own, perspective wise, right? Someone else that just picked up $100 off the ground and didn't look to see who the $100 belonged to. Somebody may say, oh, you're lucky you found $100. Someone else may be like, you're bad, you should look to see who money that was. It's all based on perspective, okay? But there's a quote by Alan Watt called, it's a quote by Alan Watt that says, good intentions pave the road to hell. Yeah, like good deeds pave a road to hell. Way that's how it goes, right? What basically mean is the harder you try to be a quote unquote good person and do good intentions, the more likely you to end up with the outcome that you don't want, the outcome that doesn't align with what you were looking for. And that's basically what you're stuck in when you're over here trying to call yourself the good guy. There's no such thing. You can be a goddamn upstanding citizen. Yeah, you can be a freaking person that has, you know, upright morals, right? You can have those type of things, but when you're over trying to use that as like validation on why a woman should date you and that, oh, they only date bad people, that's bullcrap. That's just BS. You're putting yourself in that box. Whatever is a quote out there, whatever you believe is true is true. You believe that it's true, so that's why it's happening in your reality. The truth is, the reason why women goes for guys that are quote unquote bad guys is because those guys are thrilling, spontaneous. They have some interest to them, some substance to them, which I just spoke about. You can be a good guy and still be thrilling. You can still be a good guy and be spontaneous and interesting. You just got to be an interesting person. You can be a good guy and throw a girl all the way off by saying something bold to her that she didn't expect you to say. Getting upset at her and defending your opinion that she didn't expect you to defend against because she thought you was a quote-unquote good guy, and let her say whatever she want to say while you defending your own point of view and perspective and standing on business, right? You can be a good guy and still interesting. Freaking, even the dates you go on, it don't gotta be basic on freaking just going to the movies, some crap. Take her on a walk in nature or some crap. Take her freaking to a museum or some crap, an art museum that she never been to. Something. Just be interesting and do stuff that throws her off guard that she's not expecting. That's why women go for bad guys, because they always do things that she's not expecting, and it gives her them thrills. You can be a good guy and do that easily. So stop trying to be the quote unquote good guy. Just be a guy that has some type of substance interest to them. Make her curious. Make her want to pick your mind. Make her get thrilled by certain things you say and certain actions you do that she was not expecting from you. Just be thrilling. Don't put a woman on a pedestal. I'm gonna repeat this. Don't put a woman on a pedestal. Treat her like one of the guys, a normal human being. Okay? Stop treating her like, oh, she's a unicorn. You know, you over here trying to bow to her and chase after her and be all, you know, spoiling her and stuff. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. There's such thing as a power hierarchy in life. When someone knows that they got the upper hand on someone, they don't treat them on equal footing or with respect. And women, they naturally take advantage of that because a lot of guys are too thirsty and putting them on a pedestal. Stop putting them on a pedestal. Treat them like a normal human being. You treat a woman like a normal human being, I promise you, you're gonna pull a lot more women naturally without even trying. Treat them like a normal human being. If she say an opinion you don't agree with, disagree with her. She most likely want to have a debate and a deep convo. That's what I mean by having some substance. Disagree with her. If she's in the wrong, tell her she's in the wrong. Stop over here sucking up to her and acting like she didn't do nothing wrong. Tell her she did something wrong. If you having a different opinion, let her know you got a different opinion. If she over here being disrespectful, tell her she being disrespectful. If you want to crack a joke with her, crack a joke with her. Stop being so reserved and putting her on a pedestal and treating her like she God herself just because you want some action from her. Treat her normally, and I promise you, you will get some action from her. She will have way more interest in you as a person, learning more about you, with you treating her like an equal compared to you treating her like she's freaking the goddess on earth, and you trying to hurry up and get in the pants, so you trying to make her feel all special and spoil her and all that type of stuff. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It doesn't help you out in the long run at all. You gotta have big D energy. You just got to. If you don't like that wording, serene confidence. That's a quote by another author, but serene confidence, okay, would basically mean being calm. Serene mean calm, and then confident is trusting yourself to the point that you know you that nigga, okay? So serene confidence. What I mean by that is everybody can sense energy. We are made out of energy. We all made out of atoms. Everything made out of energy, okay? So you can sense energy. If you don't believe you can sense energy and you think there's some, you know, woo-wah BS I'm saying right now, you're not into spiritualism, stuff like that. Here's an example. Two people arguing. Two people just got done arguing, and now they're doing silent treatment for each other. You walk into the room. You immediately feel some tension in the room that they just had an argument. You know something's up. Even though you were nowhere near in that vicinity when they were arguing and stuff, you walk in that room, you know something went down. That's you sensing energy. Another example, you're at a party, and you get a weird feeling like, I'm feeling kind of anxious, like something finna go down. So you leave the party, you get home, you find out something did happen. You can sense energy. You can sense it. You just not aware of it. You don't have your focus on it, so it's very subtle to you in your subconscious. You don't pay attention. It's like me telling you, pay attention to your breathing. You don't pay attention to your breathing until I tell you pay attention to it. It just happened naturally. That's the same way of sensing energy. Same thing with me telling you lick your lips right now, they crusty. You don't pay attention to them until I told you about them. Now you're licking them. That's all what energy is. Everybody can sense it. It's just, since you're not putting your focus on it, you're not paying attention to it. I digress. People can sense your energy. So if you're over here walking around being thirsty, trying to hurry up and get some hoes and stuff, being all up in their face, trying to chase after them and stuff, they can sense that. They can sense how thirsty you is naturally, whether they conscious of it or subconscious of it. They can sense it, so they're gonna immediately move around from you. They don't want nothing to do with you at all. Compared to when you're serene confident, You just calm. You just calm and confident in yourself. You just know you're that guy. You don't care what she's saying about you. You don't care about what she's judging about you. You don't care what people say about your attraction. You just confident in yourself, and you exude that type of energy of confidence. And you don't care about being bold. You don't care about being yourself. You don't care about doing bold actions. You just being yourself, and that attract women. They sense that confidence, and that's attractive to them. They attractive when a guy is confident in their own skin. And Duke Dennis does that a lot. You know, not trying to glaze, he does that a lot. He just being himself. He just being himself. He just staying there chilling, being confident in himself, and the women just come to him. He not chasing after them. He ain't running to their face and stuff. They come to him. He just accepting it as it is. He just accepting it like, okay, they want to come to me, they come to me. And that's how you need to be. You need to be confident in yourself and stop using excuses of, oh, if I look this type of way, then I would be like this. If women wasn't so shallow, then this would happen. When you whining and stuff like that, you give off that energy. You give off that hating energy. If you giving off energy like, if you believe women ain't is, that's the energy you giving off. And you over here complaining about women doing what they doing, it's just gonna scare them off even more. You're not gonna get them. You're just not. You got a better chance playing the rules of the game than trying to complain about the rules of the game. Stop complaining about the rules and get in line with the rules, okay? You over here complaining on Twitter and stuff, and comment sections on YouTube and stuff. That ain't gonna help you get the girls. That's just you complaining and staying in denial instead of you trying to work on yourself to change the odds for yourself. Stop getting upset at a challenge and start accepting the challenge to improve yourself. Simple as that. Last but not least, which is probably the most number one thing that gonna give you any woman, and this goes for women as well, and they do it every day, is the art of not caring. That simple. The art of not caring. The moment you put yourself in the mindset of you good with and you good without, things come to you naturally. Think about it. Women, they don't chase after guys. They don't care about guys. They just go about their business. And what happens? Guys chase after them. They're not looking for one. The guy's chasing after them. And because they're not looking for one, they just chilling. Guys chase after them, and they got people sliding their DMs and stuff, always trying to go after them. Same thing happened to guys. When guys not worried about what a woman think and thirsty about trying to get a woman and stuff, women naturally comes to them. Naturally. Y'all know I tell y'all a lot of stories on stream and stuff. When I went to the freaking Asian parlor, I ain't looking for no woman right now, but when I went to the Asian parlor, get a massage, whatever, the masseuse, she over here all up on my body. Not literally with the massage, but like, get done with the massage, she over here following me, trying to make sure she tell me I look cute, and she over here looking me up and down and smiling and stuff. I'm not looking for her. I don't even know her. But just naturally being myself, she just, you know? So like, you gotta have that feel, and women do it all the time, like I said. Even with guys, that one girl that like you, but you don't like her back, you ain't worried about her. She chasing after you because you're not worried about her. Compared to the woman you want to chase after, the one you do want, the one you put importance on and put on a pedestal, you chasing after her, she ain't even looking at you. She looking at a different guy. When you give off that energy of you don't care about wanting a woman, you don't need a woman, they come to you naturally because you took that importance off of it. So now women know you're not thirsty. They notice like, hey, you confident in yourself. That energy you giving off, he clearly pull. They automatically think you pull a lot of hoes. Even if you don't even pull a lot of hoes, they immediately think you pull a lot of hoes because of the energy you giving off of not caring and just being serene, confident within yourself. And it's even like on a deeper level, universal level, these are like part of the universal laws, like the Hermetic law of correspondence, which basically means as below, as above, as below, or as within, as without, which is also in religious texts as well. Whatever you feel on the inside is what you're gonna see on your outside reality. So you feeling all confident in yourself on the inside, and you good with or without it. You don't care if you get a woman or you don't have a woman. You're gonna attract women in your life without even trying. Them sliding in your DMs or anything, or walking up to you and stuff, saying you cute and stuff, or checking you out simply because you confident on the inside, so you're getting them results on the outside. We gotta be more open-minded and stop complaining so much. Instead of complaining about the rules of the game, learn the rules of the game and improve yourself to make sure you got better. what this woman said on Twitter, yeah, she's wrong to a degree. Yeah, just because Duke looks fine and quote unquote act normal. I'm doing quote unquote act normal because normal is subjective. What is your definition of act normal? No one's is normal. Everybody's different. The whole belief that there's something is normal is weird of its own. If you think a certain way you move around is normal, then you're weird because other people gonna move differently. So the whole quote on be normal is a stretch word right there, right? But I get what she means. She means as in like not being thirsty, not being a creep. That's what she means. But saying move normal is kind of like a very vague term. But I digress. She's wrong on that point because it's like any guy can look fine and normal. That don't mean women throwing themselves at them, right? You still need the fame for women to be thrown at you in that type of way. And then you got different levels of clout. You got big level clout and low level clout. Low level clout is like everybody around you knows you type deal. Like people in your neighborhood or city. That level of clout is still good enough for women to come up to you and be like, oh, this guy must have something about him, some value about him, because everybody in the neighborhood say he cool. Everybody in the party saying he cool. Oh, you don't know this guy? Oh yeah, that's Al. You don't know nothing about him. Just that level of clout is good enough for women to be like, okay, that's good enough validation. Let me go talk to this person. Then you got high level clout when it comes to like influencers, YouTubers, celebrities, rappers, all stuff, where it's like everybody know them, so they already know the value thrown out there in society standards for everybody to be like, yeah, that guy got some worth because everybody knows him, right? But fame definitely plays a factor in the quote unquote Duke Dennis effect or whatever, right? But anybody, I don't like using this word because I've been using this word for long before they made it cringy and brain rot. But in order to have a good aura exuding off of you, just walk around some confidence, man. Walk around some confidence. Walk around knowing that you don't need no woman to feel good. And I promise you, they would naturally come to you. I got women coming to me naturally on a regular without me even trying. Being attracted to me without even trying. Okay? And I'm not even famous. I'm not even famous, and I'm not rich either. So yeah, you can pull women easily without even having the money and the fame. Okay? Super easy. Okay? Even if you quote unquote ugly in your eyes, that's because you feel like that. Like I said, Flavor Flav is a good example. If you just walk out feeling confident, bro, it's gonna be some women that say you look good to them. Because looks are subjective. Regardless, looks are subjective. Is there other looks that look better because of society conditioning on what they say look good? Yes. But regardless, it's always going to be somebody out there that think you look good, and it's always going to be somebody that think you look ugly. There's a women out there that think Duke Dennis look ugly, okay? So, like, regardless, it's subjective. If you carry yourself right, exude the right energy when it comes to being positive and stuff, not complaining, being respectful and stuff, you're naturally going to pull people easily. Just because of having a very open and positive energy that's very interesting and makes people want to talk to you and get to know you. If you're a person that's respectful and open, understanding, good to be around, interesting stuff, you're naturally going to draw people into your life. It don't even have to just be women, even like male friends and stuff. You're naturally going to just attract people to you because you give off a great energy, law of attraction. But I just want to give that good info out there. Just a filler video for me to get my Wukong and stuff recorded and edited. But yeah, this was just a funny thing I seen on the internet, on Twitter, that blew up, that I wanted to talk about and give some advice out there to anyone that does see this video. Anyway, love you guys, appreciate you guys always, and until next time, stay up.